Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of On Our Road to Grandmaster. My name is Ronald Rage, and this time we are going to be less professional than usual, but there's always a little bit of that BS in my video. Sorry about that, but yeah, it looks like we're going to have a PvZ. PvZ quickly turning into my favorite matchup right now. Although I've been practicing a little bit on the side. What am I doing? Okay, I'm just closing that out. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so I record with Camtasia. But yeah, I'm with PvZ. I'm still doing the same build as far as getting started goes, like my opening. But my late game, I've changed it up. I've been just scouting what they do. The Zergs usually, since I, transitioned into Robo and Colossus, what they've been doing is going like Corruptors and Vipers and like Roach Hydra and stuff like that, or going Mutas. So once I get up to 4 bases, what I've been doing recently, if they're going that air, I'll throw down like 3 Stargates and just cannon up my third and my natural, and especially where my tech is, that is where I will have the most cannons, because when you play defensive against mutas, you need to be willing to sacrifice your possibly your main or your third. You have to be willing to base trade and sacrifice something you have for something he has. But what you want to do is, it's all about decision making in winning a base trade, especially PvZ. So, what you want to do is go straight for his tech and kill it, and while he kills your stuff with mutas, but at the same time you want to defend, and you want to be able to save your tech, whether it's your Star Brigades or your DT Shrine or Templar Archives, whatever it is. You want to save some gates and something. Obviously, if they're going mutas, you're not going to want to continue going Colossus, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. Because when Zergs scout out that you're going Colossus, that's what they tend to usually want to do. So yep, here's the just same old opening I always do. PvZ. Go up to 22, 24 supply, throw that pylon down at the bottom of my natural ramp, get a zealot out, always, just for safety reasons. You don't want lanes just running into your base and then losing the game just like that. If they snipe that pylon right there, game over. But yeah, get out that zealot first to block off your ramp. And after that, get mass sentries and a mothership core as soon as possible. I tend to like to get a sentry before my mothership core, but it's just your preference, however you like, whatever you want. Sometimes I'll make the nexus before my mothership core. It's just, sometimes it depends on the map, sometimes it just depends on what I scout out. But like if I scout, because people, if they scout this, the good players, they'll respond with like speedlings and try and pressure you and just catch you off guard and just do a lot of damage with speedlings and just keep you on one base. So what I like to do, if they do that, obviously they're cutting drones to make mass circlings. So I just 3-gate inside my base, and then I'll just get a whole bunch of zealots and sentries, and then defend with that and take a nexus, And the nexus will be much later, but at least you can expand, and you're not playing risky to the point where you most likely will either lose or fall far behind. So yeah, that's what I do if they tend to be hyper aggressive with if I see him with a gas with my original probe scout. This game, he didn't throw down a gas. I don't believe he even scouted with his drone, so he probably didn't see my build in time if he wanted to react. So he's just going standard, most likely 3 base. I'm doing my same old, and here's when I'm gonna move out. I already got the probe outside the base because something that you should also do is is when he sees you moving out, don't show your probe, because if he sees you move out with a probe, a good Zerg would be like, okay, he's pressuring me. If he sees you move out with just your units, maybe he's thinking you're like clearing out a Ling or going out to take a third or something. It's all about the mind games, and you know, if he's making drones right now, it's good for me. But like I said, this is just a pressure. It's not meant to it's meant to do some damage, but it's not meant for me to win the game. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Alright, sorry about that. Just didn't want any distractions for you guys, but yeah, just once I move out, always take my gases. I don't really worry about that Overlord in my main, because obviously I'm doing a 3-gate pressure. He sees it. Okay, so he's not taking a third. Same thing happened with the guy, the Zerg last game. It's kind of weird. I'm still gonna poke just to see, you know, what he has. Looks like he's in the process of. Looks like he did over drone, even though he is 2-basing. I canceled my pylon, my offensive pylon. I shouldn't have done that. I could have probably won if I was able to whoop those 3 zealots up, you know, right here. I should force field off the ramp from his main, so he can't have reinforcing Lings. But I also shouldn't be macroing right now. I should be paying attention to my army, because that would happen. I missed my force fields and I lost all my sentries and my mothership core. That is, I didn't lose my mothership core, but what I should have done there when he surrounded me is either thrown out force fields or recalled back to my base. That was my mistake, and I lost all my sentries for that. And so he didn't take a yeah, my +1 like finished right as that fight ended, which is also horrible. But yeah, so far this game, it's pretty damn sloppy. I will say my robo was late, my +1 was late, my attack was on time, but that was about the only thing. And then I wasn't paying attention at that end, and cost me all my units. But now my zealots are super effective because they have that +1, like I said in I believe the last video. Zealots 2-shot Lings instead of 3-shot them when they have the +1 attack, which is 33% more powerful, which is very good. He sniped off my pylon, which is very good. So what I'm going to do now is, with these zealots, since they're so good against just Lings, which is what he has, I'm going to try and snipe this third so we can still be on the same amount of bases, which is what you want as a Protoss player. That's really sad. Those are my only 3 sentries, but yeah, like as you can tell, I tore through those Lings with those zealots just because I have +1. Looks like it's going to be close. He has a lot of transfuses too, which sucks, but yeah, now I decide to target fire. That's good, but oh, those transfuses. That was his last transfuse too. That was very close, and sucks for me, good for him. Honestly, thinking about it now, I don't think I do it, but because I'm making immortals. But if I would have just made a warp prism and dropped 4 zealots at that third, and I would have been able to kill it very, very fast, and that would have been good. But so hey, you guys can do that if the situation ever happens to you. Like, if you ever have something like that happen, still try and take out the third. Don't do everything in your power to take out the third, but try and do something like send a void. If you're going Stargate, the perfect thing to do is send like 2 void rays over there and just snipe it off. That Overlord has been sitting in my main for so long. He forgot about it. I forgot about it. That's kind of funny. Quick Hive. This is my 3rd game, so right now I'm just like, I don't know what I'm thinking. But this obviously is post-commentary. I'm on game 9 now, I believe, and I've done a couple practice games. Obviously, he's going Massling, he's going for a 12-13 minute hive, he's going ultras. No shit. I mean, he's getting 1-1, you know, upgrades. He's not going great or spire on 2 bases, 3 bases. And he's going Mass Queen as well, so that's like an obvious tell. So right now, I should not be making Colossus. I should be making Immortals and getting some sort of probably Charge Lot Archon to deal with the Ultras. But I'm still scouting around with my obs, which is good. It's good to scout. But yeah, I still haven't seen the Ultra Den, so I'm just, like always, pumping out Colossus. You know, Colossus is good, but if they fungal your Colossus and Stalker Ball and send in Ultras, and then they'll have Queens to transfuse, it'll completely ruin your day. It'll destroy all your Colossus, and yeah, Colossus, you would think they'd be good, but they're actually bad against Ultras. What you want is Immortals for your splash to deal with the Lings. You want Archons most likely, or Storm. Storm is also very good. You can also feed back the Queens, and if he has Infestors, which he should, especially, yeah, Ultras are extremely good with Infestors, so, you know, you can feed back those Infestors, feed back the Queens. Templar Tech would be very, very good, and then you can also make Archons and Charge Lots for him. But, see, right now I see I see Massling Infestor. But obviously he's going something else, and it's not Muta because he went Hive. So, I mean, it's my 3rd game, so it's fine. You know, I make mistakes, and honestly, it might even cost me the game. Even against the Platinum player, he still might be able to roll over my army. It's good that I'm making those gates. That's going to be good against Ultras if he has them. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed that he has them just because of what I've scouted. Just at the time, I mean, I see that I keep making Colossus, so it's obvious that I don't know he's going for Ultras. I mean, maybe he's not, maybe he's just bad, but look, it's Mass Queen. Like, no shit, he's doing that. So, yeah, it's kind of frustrating seeing me play like this, but this is what this series is all about. It's about me learning from my mistakes and showing you guys what I did right and what I did wrong. This game is mostly going to be wrong. There's the Ultras finally. If you didn't know, Ultras force fields don't affect Ultras. So yeah, there's Fungals. See how he locked all my Colossus into one place? I lost every single Colossus. I still had a good amount of units, but wow, I didn't know. So yes, we still traded armies, but you don't want to do that against Zerg. Zerg wants to do that against you. That's good that I was able to snipe off, looks like two Infestors with that little Stalker army. But yeah, now I have 2 Stalkers for my army. Isn't that wonderful? Making another Colossus is fine actually right now, because I saw behind it I'm making Immortals. I'm getting Charge. Zealots are good against the Lings. They're okay against the Charge Lots, but the DTs is what I want. I need Archons. Archons are good in against this unit composition. What I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to make it so it's not going to attack me. I'm just trying to distract his army until I build up. Because right now, Zerg can always look at his army. It's ridiculously huge. It takes me a long time to rebuild my army. That's why I go for these late game pushes. And since he traded with me, it's going to take me a long time to rebuild my army. I need to go into his main with that Warp Prism like now, otherwise he's gonna probably attack me and kill me. Alright, there I go, that's good. But my army is just nothing right now. I need to warp in. I have so much minerals, I need to warp in as many Zealots as I possibly can. I guess I'm doing it for his main, which is also fine. Like I said, if you have a good mindset, if you know what you're doing, base trading is perfectly fine. That's good. Gonna snipe that. Sniping Zerg's tech is incredibly important. Let's say I snipe this hive and I snipe the Ultra Den. He can only make lings and infestors, and I'll be fine. But it looks like he is attacking me. Yeah. I need to be target firing with my immortals. Okay, there we go. I start target firing the ultras with my immortals, and I just don't have enough zealots. I don't have enough warp gates to hold this off. That really sucks, and it looks like I'm gonna lose this game. You know, I start making the right infrastructure, but it's just too late. You know, double Robo Immortal with some Void Rays mixed in. Excuse me. With some Void Rays mixed in, and just like Charge Lot, Archon, what else? And you know, a couple Stalkers is good against this unit composition, but he just didn't give me enough time, which is good on his part. And yeah, right now it looks like he's just gonna march for victory. You know, it sucks because I took out his hive. I'm on 4 bases. Honestly, if he didn't have that Spore Crawler there, I might have been able to base trade and possibly win. But yeah, this looks like GG. I should GG pretty soon. I'm not one to... Whenever I see that I'm for sure gonna lose, there's mutas, so there's my GG. Well played on his end. It was very bad on my part, not realizing where the ultras were. I don't believe I should go into the replay because we analyzed the mistakes we made. We won't make them again. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Appreciate you guys watching. My name is Ronald Rage, and I will see you guys next time.